Alright, so what's up fellow YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to put audio into your project in Adobe Premiere Pro CC 2017. Before I get into this, I want to apologize again. I'm going to try my absolute hardest to upload more on this channel. I'm also going to go more deep and more into context about where my channel is going and stuff like that, and probably not my next video. So I'm going to talk about that then, but for today, for this video, this is just going to be how to add audio into your projects in Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm going to teach you guys how to pop in audio and songs and stuff like this, or I'm just going to show you guys how to raise the volume and lower the music volume. So alright, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this in Adobe Premiere Pro. Let's go. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and head into Adobe Premiere Pro. So what I have here is the clip that you just saw. So this is going to be Premiere Pro Inception because I'm using Premiere Pro to edit and showing you how to edit it. So this clip right here, it's already edited through and everything. You can see I made a couple of cuts right here. So this is all edited. So really the first thing you want to do to add either audio or to add sound effects really is you have to go through the process of actually getting the audio from either you can either get it from a website or you can use a desktop app or something from the Windows store. But this is what I do to get my sound effects and music. I have two tabs open. I have one for Google, one for YouTube, and the tab for Google, you just want to type in YouTube. See, it's already there. It's the top one here. Just type in YouTube video to MP3 converter. That's all you need. There's a bunch of different websites you can use, but probably the most trustworthy website is this first one right here, and it's onlinevideoconverter.com. Super easy. So you really, to get any audio or sound effects you want to convert, you just want to have it in MP3 form, which is the audio form. So go ahead and click on this. This is super easy. This is why I said I have two tabs open. One is for this, and then the other is to grab any sound effects or any music from YouTube. If you do use music from YouTube, make sure that it is non-copyrighted, because if you just go on YouTube and search like a super popular song that's out right now, you will get copyrighted by the publisher, and it'll either be a claim, a copyrighted claim, or a strike. So you don't want that to happen. Just make sure, use NCS or something, non-copyrighted sounds, or just make sure by the publisher, just contact the publisher or whatever, make sure that it is not copyrighted. Anyways, so for this first sound effect, what I did was I typed ding sound effect, and you can see as I did it earlier, so it's in purple. Ding sound effect, boom, right here, 3 seconds, and I'm sure you guys heard that. So basically what you do is you copy and paste the URL right into here. Super easy. Make sure it's in the MP3 format. Like I said before, that is an audio format, as it says right here. So make sure it's in MP3, and then you just hit start, and it literally is the shortest amount of time. It's so easy and it's so fast. And then depending on if you have like Firefox or if you're using Internet Explorer or whatever, it's when you download it right here, it's just gonna pop up right here. Ignore this right here. You really don't need to use this at all. So just ignore that. But show in folder, this is what I do, and it takes it from this PC folder, and I usually put it in if it's a sound effect, I put it in this folder. So I just drag and drop it, and then that's basically how I organize my folders here. And if I do music, it's the same way, and it won't let me do it because I already put the same exact thing in my folder. But I'm just showing you guys. So if you're doing music, I would highly suggest making separate folders just to keep everything organized, because if you put everything in one folder, it'll get a little confusing. So do the same thing with you could do the same thing with audio, or not audio, music. So let's say you wanted to do Jordan Edmonds say you just want to do Jordan Edmonds or whatever, um, and you just copy and paste the URL just like that. Just make sure, oh, and just hit convert. If you just want to do just rapid fire, just want to do download after another download after another download, just hit convert again. Ignore this tab, seriously. You could just close this tab out once you're done, or once you're finished converting or whatever. But like I said before, it's a super easy. This file right here is a 2-minute file, and it was even longer than the 3-second file, and it's so short. You guys saw how short that was. So you just hit download, boom, and it'll pop up down here. I already have this downloaded to the computer, so I don't need to do it again. And hit convert again if you want to just keep on doing whatever. They're already downloaded, so you don't need these tabs anymore. Get all the audio you can and head into Premiere. So to have your audio files down here, but file, and you want to go to import. And see, I have, like I said before, I have different folders. So for this first thing I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna add the ding sound effect. So hit open, and I'm gonna add it right about. So that's just about where I want the ding sound effect to be. So I'm gonna skip a couple frames back. Okay, so that should be good right there. And you just drag it and drop it. Zoom in a little bit so we have more space. Alright, that was good actually. That fits really good. So I'm just gonna go back just a little bit and then cut this file. Let me scoot over a little bit. There we go. Alright, we're gonna cut this file right about there, because we don't need this part right here. Alright, and let's zoom back out and see how it looks. Yeah, that was perfect. So that right there was the first thing I did in the clip before that you saw. That's the first thing I did with the ding sound effect. And skip ahead here. Alright, so that's the second part that we need. So, like I said before, I already have music downloaded. So, in this one, I'm just going to show you how to raise and lower the music volume. And I started right about here. So this is where we're going to pop in that music. So go back, like I said before, to add music, or not add music, to add files and stuff here, to import files. Just go up to File, go down to Import, and then select whatever file you want to put in. You could put in audio, you can put in video, whatever it is. You can add images. So music. So I have all this right here, and the one I will use is this one. I think that's the one I used before. Alright, so it's right here. Boom. Alright, it's a super long file because it's a song. So I mean, alright, so right about there is when I should cut it, because I start talking again. And click delete, and let's go back through this one more time. Okay, there's a bunch of ways to do this. Well, there's 2 ways I can think of. There's probably more ways, but the first way is to do it through editing, the editing section right here under Effect Controls. And you could do it through the volume, like this volume level right here, and you can change it. You can go this way or whatever, and then if you go like all the way to the right or the left, that's like 0 volume or whatever, and then all the way to the right is 6 decibels, so that's as loud as you can go. There's that, or you could just go straight to audio right here, and you could do it this way, but I mean it's pretty much the same exact thing, but I think it's a little bit easier and simpler with keyframes. But I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it. So I did this through editing and effect controls. So what I did was I made sure that I was at the very start of this clip. Let me zoom in a little bit. Right about there. And I started it at the farthest you can go left. So like 0, literally 0, or not 0 decibels, but like the quietest you can go. And then what I did was I followed my hand. My hand, it's like it's raising up the volume. And I believe that's where I stopped. Bring it back to 0 decibels. 0 decibels is still hearable. It doesn't have to be perfect. And scroll this over just a little bit. Alright, and from there, see these keyframes here? That's the first keyframe right there that I started with 0, and then that's the keyframe that I started when it goes to the very top, and then right about, oh, see, I need to render this because it's kind of skipping a little bit. And this is when I start to lower the volume with my hand. So then I want to go from, alright, so that's the next keyframe. And then I want to go all the way to the end of the song, the end of the clip here. And that's going to be very quiet. Actually, I skipped the keyframe. Yeah. Okay, right about here. I didn't go as loud as I possibly could. 6 decibels. I apologize for that. I'm gonna have to make this one 6 decibels as well. Okay. Now it's as loud as it possibly could be. And go back to this keyframe, and so basically what we were doing was, so this first keyframe right here, let me zoom in on this a little bit. I guess I don't have to. This keyframe right here, it starts out with the music being super quiet, and then when you get up to here, the music is the loudest it can be, and continues until right here, when the music starts to lower. So it's like quiet, loud, loud, quiet. And so that's how you can raise and lower the volume. So that's basically how you put audio and just audio files and sound effect files, music, all that stuff. That's basically how you do that. And you could tell right there that it was a nice gradual like raise and lower the volume. And I'm sure there's other ways to go about raising and lowering the volume on here, but that's just how I do it. There's a whole bunch of different ways to do it, but that's pretty much about it. So that's basically how you do this, guys. It was super easy. If this did help you out, comment down below and let me know. If it did, tell me what you liked about it, tell me what you want to see in the next video, and as always, subscribe to my channel if you're new.